Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So sorry I've been gone for a while, but I'm back now. This is my model Fumilola. So let's just get right into the look. So I'm going to be starting off with my regular skin prep routine, which is using wipes and micellar water to clean the face. And I'm going to go ahead to use the Omaricode Hydrating serum. I'm going to apply that on her face and then use my brush to blend it in properly to make her skin feel more hydrated. And I'm going to go ahead to also use my moisturizer because I want more hydration. I'm going to apply it underneath the eyes first because that's the driest part on her face. And I'm going to take my time to blend that in well. I'm also going to use my hands to massage in the product because I just want the moisturizer to sink in. Guys, make sure you wash your hands before putting it on your client's face. And then I went ahead to apply the Embryolisse Moisturizing Primer. I love this primer a lot and I use it on every skin type. And I'm just going to blend that into her skin very well. I'm also using my hands to do that just so that it doesn't leave a white cast on her face. Then I'm going to spray my model's face with the Kiss Beauty Green Tea Spray to set in all of the products I've applied. And I'm going to apply my foundation. I used 2 shades of V Beauty foundation and I honestly cannot remember the shades I used. Then I just use my brush to, apply properly and then use my beauty blender to blend everything into her skin. I'm going to take my time and blend each side first. I'm not going to rush the blending so that it can sit well on her skin. I'm also going to spray that again so that everything can sink in. Then I applied my wet contour off camera and now I'm applying my wet blush. I'm also going to use the brush to blend that in first before going ahead to use my beauty blender. And now it's time to apply my highlight. I'm using the Zikel Cosmetics concealer, 2 shades lighter than her skin tone. And I'm just going to take my time to blend that underneath her eyes. Guys, just make sure that you blend in well and make sure that you're not harsh in your blending because your client is looking up and it can easily cause tears if you're not careful. So from there, we're just going to keep on blending. Take your time. Don't rush the process, basically, so that you won't hurt your client. And I'm going to go ahead to set after this. I'll be using the Nuban Beauty setting powder in shade Caramel. Guys, I'm going ahead to blend on it underneath the eyes again, just in case you look down and that's creased. And I'm going to use my beauty blender to apply my setting powder. So guys, I took the setting powder and I dusted off, and then I went ahead to apply underneath the eyes. So please make sure so you don't have excess setting powder, and just so that you can easily blend well. So I took my time to also blend this powder underneath the eye so that it doesn't also go into her eyes or doesn't make her feel teary. So you have to be very, very gentle in this process. And I'm just going to set everywhere. I'm also setting her smile lines right now with the setting powder. As you can see, it's not obvious anymore. I'm taking my time to blend that in, and as you can see, everything is like blended into her skin. The next step is to apply her powder shade all over her face except underneath her eyes, which I'm doing right here in this video. I'm using the V Beauty Cosmetics powder palette to apply a powder shade, and I'm gently just dabbing in. I'm not swiping, and I'm going ahead to set underneath the eyes again with the powder shade 2 shades lighter because I want it brighter under eyes. This is the Lexiso Cosmetics pressed powder, which I'm using to set underneath the eyes again to give me a brighter under eye look. Guys, you can see the difference between the side I'm blending and the side I have not blended. It looks brighter. So I'm just going to go ahead to do that, and the next step is to apply my contour. I'm also still using the V Beauty powder palette to apply my contour, and for my blush I'll be using the Zulu palette. I'm going to be using more of brown and orange and a little bit of yellow because she's more of the middle skin. And then I applied my nose contour and I just sprayed again just to set in everything and to tone down anything that looks too much or too bright. I baked off camera and I went ahead to set her brows with the setting powder. I'm going to be using the Hair Guy and Esther Cosmetics brow gel in the shade Nubia. So guys, you have to make sure you take your time to outline your brows. I'm making sure that my hands are straight and I'm not rushing this process because I don't want a crooked outline. So guys, just take your time and draw it properly and make sure that your hands are straight. So I'm also going to use my pencil to line the top of our brows. I'll be using the Davis pencil in shade 018. So guys, if you notice that your pencil is blunt, please make sure you sharpen it. Make sure that your pencil is sharp so you can draw properly, and make sure that your hands are straight so that you can outline it well. can, guys. I'm just taking my time to do that. I'm also going to fill in my brows. I'm filling in the arc side with the excess gel on that brush that I used to outline the underneath of the brows. And I'm also going to use a pencil to fill in the front part. I'm just like gently drawing strokes, and I'm going to brush that in with my spoolie just to make sure that everything is seated properly and it's not looking too dark and everything is looking arranged, basically. So I concealed my brows off camera, and now I'm going ahead to apply the eyeshadow primer. I'm using the Cindy's Beauty line eyeshadow primer on my model's eyes, and I went ahead to do my transition color off camera also. And now I'm applying the eyeshadow, the pigmented shadow. I'm using the Blossom Africa palette. I love this palette so much. The colors are very pigmented, and I like to use my hands to apply the eyeshadow. I'm applying pigments right here, and I'm wondering why I did not video the pigment, so I can't remember the pigment I used in this video. And I'm applying chunky glitters also, just to brighten up the look, to give it more vibe, basically. So this is when the artist wanted to tie the gilly. So I have not dusted off yet, guys. I just did a little bit on the lips and just wanted her to do her thing. So in the process, I was also working. I was trying to dust off and do every other thing. And guys, this is the final look. Of course, it's giving Yoruba bride. Beautiful girl. Skin is skinning, is matching. For me, looks very pretty. Thank you guys for watching. If you learned anything, please let me know in the comment section. And please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.